user stream. That's us.
That's us, all right. We got it.
Yeah, baby.
So FPS issues, I'm sure it's fine. Never fear. And underway.
Scrooge McDuck over here, diving into the gold coins.
Love it.
You know, Scrooge McDuck diving through his gold coins, you know?
That's right.
That's the bounty song.
DuckTales. Woo! Life is like a game. Oh, you know what's funny?
Here in Duck World. Yeah.
I'm going to actually steal that later. So have you ever heard of, so you know like fantasy football, right?
Yeah, yes, I'm aware of the massive fantasy football
Yes.
industry. Thank you. Yeah.
There's a thing I've been doing with my family recently, which is Music League fantasy football. And the basic idea is that like you get a bunch of people together that join in, and then you set a theme for each period of time. So we're doing like a month. And then everybody has to submit a song that's for that theme. And so last week was like Valentine's tunes. It's like love songs you would put on a mix for people.
Right.
And I actually got second that week, and I put Pony by Genuine on it, which was pretty awesome.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know Pony by Genuine?
I don't know who that is.
Okay. In a second, yeah, just look it up real quick. I'll keep talking about the game.
I spelt it wrong, first off, to start.
I know.
That is not how I expected Genuine to be spelled.
You'll recognize the song when you hear it. As we're looking at bounty runes, Shad throws out the stun. Oh my god, I thought Carrie had denied the bounty there for a second. It is going to be 2 apiece, it looks like. Anyways, point being, it's really fun. And so when you said Duck World and started singing it, I'm like, I got to use that later on. UFY, taking some damage from Matthew, taking a lot of damage. My god. And he gets that's so good to get the edict off cooldown right at that point, and now coming back into lane, he's gonna have it again.
I've never heard this song in my life.
What?
Yeah, no, I have no
God.
idea what this is.
Bow.
Is he who is the pony in this song? I don't know how I feel about this.
Well,
yeah, this seems a little inappropriate there.
yeah, there's some risque stuff going on as they take the kill, and that happens again because of the diabolic edict that he found him in the river with. Nicely played by Matthew. Pike comes in to steal the kill, of course, but it happens.
Well, I am disappointed that it's not the DK, because I want to see this like DK stun into edict. But yeah, these Leshraks in the safe lane with any sort of control mechanisms are terrifying with all this damage that we have coming out here. And I mean, you finally get to get Clockwork with Darkseer, so maybe we'll see this combo actually work. Oh, psych! He ran out immediately. No, there was no Iron Shell. It's fine. There was no Iron Shell. It's
I
okay.
told you. He's already getting used to it. It's a bad thing. I saw.
How about you Iron Shell the creep instead in anticipation of his great play, so the Iron Shell stays inside? Okay.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And then he gets the cog push too. You know, why don't you adapt?
Well, that sounds good. I can adapt to other people's bad plays. You're right. As
That's Dota.
That's Dota. That's how sometimes you got to do it. Pike still trading some hits there and getting Boom to be forced all the way away as Matthew gets the pull off up top. Gets the slight one there. QBFY. Not really feeling that relevant in this game, if I'm going to be honest. But there's how you get relevance. Yeah, that's a full null.
Ouch.
Down bottom. They throw out a couple of cogs. Hits. Good damage in. Iron Shell. 1 kill already. And guess what? There's the second one.
Whoa. It works.
It was very strong.
Oh, look at Tip. They're already loving it. You don't mean Grandmaster Clockwork. That's a good support player right there. You love to see that.
Matthew thought about piping the Diabolic Edict. Do have the Sprout connection. The stun is there for the follow-up, and now Diabolic Edict body blocks, trying to trade the damage over with Boom. And as the creep wave comes in, they will be forced all the way back. These lanes are looking pretty good for Mosquito Clan.
I legit think that they were banking on Venno.
Yeah.
I think that's what this was supposed to be. Because it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the comparison between the hero they got first and the Darkseer, and then the Tide. Like, literally opposite ends of the net worth right now.
Well, 3 minutes in, and yeah, Boom is just not gonna have an easy time of this, I don't think, because your support is a bounty. I guess you just need to get through the lanes. Like, try and get through the lanes to the best of your ability. Sanctity seems to be having a pretty good time on this Ember. Is going to pressure PP a little bit, and then play around the Ember later on with track kills. But
Yeah, that is the good news. They have one of the best active and aggressive mid players in the patch right now, it feels like. So, or sorry, mid heroes, that is. And I'm sure players too. Don't worry, Sanctity, you're great as well.
There you go.
But specifically Ember, feeling pretty solid.
oh,
PP though, you don't get there.
did you see that? I hadn't thought about this, but the Timber mid is probably better because of these trees here in the river. As up
That's
top,
true.
QBFY goes down, Pyke finds that finish. And while this is happening, even though Vitaly is alone in this lane, those ion shells are really whittling down Shad, making his life pretty unpleasant.
The real winner is just Muerta though.
What?
More annoying dead shots. The
Oh,
trees.
I see.
Yeah, room control. Yeah, very, very strong.
They need to be careful in this bottom lane. They're bringing QBFY. Oh, this would be nice if they could set up on him. But recognizing the danger, well, maybe I don't know if they do know about this.
It'd be very funny if he walks in the sentry and they get him because of it.
Moves forward, and he is going to walk into the sentry. Now they see him. Tally just backs away, still saving the surge, and is able to escape.
Wait,
So they get out on both.
I mean, this is a long rundown from Shad, and
And
it's
he
too
can't
much.
do it. Man, that hurts. That's not what you want to see if you are a Navi fan.
Well, I mean, this is the whole point of the Tidehunter, is it is supposed to open up this position 4 to go out and do stuff. So first swing's a bit of a miss here, but he's going to now come mid. Unfortunately, Sanctity very low as he approaches.
Sanctity.
Very low.
Oh, no. QBFY
All right.
is just like, all right, sure, we can.
PP's got something cooking here with this Timber Saw that he's picking up.
And
I was
they
wrong
killed
to suggest
Tidehunter
that.
top.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ. What is happening, man? They can't get him. He didn't get the hit off on QBFY. Oh, no. And now he's dead, too. Oh, no. Trent. It's 0-7.
You know
It's
the
not.
meme of Wolverine when he's just holding the picture frame? That's Milan right now watching this game, just like stroking a picture of Venno. It's like it could have been so different. Life could have been so good.
This is some good damage over here on Italy, but not going to be able to get anything else. I mean, this is the move you have to make. They actually, God, they need to find a way to get the wisdom. Like, if they don't get wisdom, it's a real problem. And it looks like they should be able to get their own on the side of Navi. Stun. Domi. Glyphing the
Matthew.
wave. Double ion shell. And Cogs push. You know what? They're actually doing this really well. This is the way that I'm learning I need to play it. Because it is still better to push them around in Cogs. I ion shell the clockwork first, and then as it runs out, I get it on myself. And that way I can run in while he's kicking him around inside the middle of it.
There you go.
Oh, nifty.
Sometimes winning is learning too, it turns out.
Yeah, sometimes you just copy pro players, and it all comes together.
It's just that easy to play Pro Dota, turns out.
That's right. He is level 7 with raindrops. Sanctity, I think, is in trouble. He has a shard down. Okay, no. They won't be able to get him.
QBFY has just placed a very interesting ward. Put an observer by their own ancient camp in the Radiant like triangle area. That is a strange one. Is it purely for double stacking? No, because he doesn't need to.
No. Yeah, I'm not
Is
sure.
he just like I mean there is a threat that PB comes in here and steals this, so I guess that's the main thing. I don't know.
That was what he ended up doing that made it look so good previously, was coming into that area. And like we talked about it around the 10-minute mark. I mean, it's happening even beforehand. you can sort of play pretty aggressively forward. I think it just means that they're anticipating that that tower is going to be gone, and they need to like protect that area. Italy?
It's very defensive though.
Yeah. Oh, they can do some cool stuff here. Oh, he's going to get level 6 first. That's no good. If they can bait out, he's going to try and bait stuff out. All right, he got his heal. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, this looks pretty bad for Na'Vi.
This is scary stuff. Chad, nowhere to go. They don't connect on the wall, but they really do not even need to. Surging forward, Matthew bringing Pike, and well, there's the Timber Saw too. 10-0. God, they really wanted that Veno, I think, and they did not get it.
I mean, even beyond that, this is just it's a beatdown.
Yeah.
This is just great lane setups here from Mosquito Clan. The Leshrac Nature's Prophet, the abuse of the Tide Hunter, the inability of there to be any threat from the Tide because the way the hero has to build, like there's no Gush early very often anymore. If there is, it's only level 1. You know the Ember's not going to be a threat in the laning stage anymore, so they're going to just grab this Timbersaw who gets a solo kill as well. Actually, solo. It wasn't solo. It was basically 2v1, actually. Oh, first kill.
Trying to get him, and they do. Online. Literally controlled and finished. That's before Vanguard. So taking out that Darkseer does help out a significant amount. It's still the Nature's Prophet that's top net worth in the game, but there's some stuff that you can be doing there. Ice Path throws out the stun, forces back safety. And
all right, Ravage is held.
Moving, but not throwing anything out yet.
All right, so they warded up their Ancients. I assume they're going to come back and stack this some more, and they're going to try and help out Shad. He does have another stack of Ancients down here as well. So it looks like this is just a... Yeah, true. And Yodomi's about to be level 6, so he can also interrupt it.
Yeah, this is, I think, not a safe place for Shad to farm. He realizes it and is just, like, staying out of that area for now. I don't know if he feels comfortable going back down there and trying to clear through the stack. Yeah,
I think they're going to come farm it.
They have vision in the area too, so they see Yodomi coming over.
I mean, they could TP MP here and farm it with Maelstrom.
Okay, they're even stacking it again.
That's just beautiful.
That's nice.
Yeah, like you can just farm this with Darkseer, and if they ever contest, like you're bringing Nature's Prophet, they're going to try and contest this. They don't like this.
I don't know if this happens quickly enough. No. He's going to take this whole thing out. TP's away.
Okay, he's being left alone, though.
Yeah, that's true. Nature's Prophet. Ulti comes out, realizing the danger. While Boom dies, he will back wall Kaori. And they do manage to bring it down the Darkseer.
All right, nice. Good use of that vision there. And that's a good trade on the side of Na'Vi.
Yeah.
It will lose your tower, too, though, unfortunately. God, that dies so fast.
Yeah. They take it down quick. No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, that thing. It's a menace.
At the very least, they've been able to, like, sort of shut down Vitaly on this Darkseer. He's getting closer and closer to a Halberd. They're still just playing, like, up in their grill and taking everything away from him.
Yeah, they give a lot of the farm to Yodomi. I think that's what really hurt the Darkseer. It's not so much their pressure. It feels like he's been giving the lane pretty early to the Clockwork.
Yeah.
He's level 7.
Are they really going to hunt this? Finding Matthew. Stun connects, but no, they do get that kill too. So while we're waiting for Mosquito Clan to sort of get that next set of items, they are losing out little bits and pieces throughout the map here.
Yeah, and that's space for Shad, too, to actually become a bit relevant. Like, he's actually catching up to the Nature's Prophet, who, I mean, Pike's had a great game. He's 3-0-4. He had a freed lane. Yeah. I'm surprised that he's not further ahead of this Sven. I mean, it is 700 gold, which, of course, is nice, but 800 at this point, actually. I thought it would actually be a little bit more.
Although, as the Hook shot connects. They don't manage to quite find the follow-up stun. Should mention that Shad going for this build, like, you know, Echo Saber, Mask of Madness, he is not going to have an answer for a Halberd until he finishes that BKB. So it does kind of, you know, put him in a bit of a weird spot with that regard, as Sanctity takes the Atos to the face. Oh, is he going to go for Gleipnir on Timber?
He just might, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, doesn't even have to get it right away. Can grab some other stuff because, like, I don't know if I'd want to slow down my Ags that much, or like a Blink Dagger too.
That's true.
But I guess if he's going Atos, he's probably not going Blink because he just wants something to put some panic into Sanctity.
Right. UBFY track is online. These kills really are going to start to matter, which they are not going to get.
Yeah,
or they are.
I mean, he could have just cogged. So. Damn, this guy's a race car. He's zooming. You can't touch this.
They had all 5 heroes around him, and they just can't. They have to run away from the clockwork. That tells you something about the state of the game.
PP just harassing with the Atos.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back to farming his ancients here with despite being tracked up. And they're gonna try and make a play. I don't know about this one though. Where are we going, Sanctity? Who's the target?
Matthew just had an understanding of what was going on there. And they immediately get that kill and will smoke up now. Can they find anybody else? It's Kaori who's the person that breaks the smoke. Well done. Gets out of trouble. Oh my God,
gets flared.
Boom, you got to get out of here, buddy. That was a very bold TP. So boom. We'll get chased, and you know where Mosquito Clan is going.
That's right. It's 15 minutes. They will lose their tier 1 mid at least because of that, but you know, you're okay with that because you're getting the tournament.
Claims that one for themselves. Everybody gets together, gets a little bit of healing, and 13-3, a 4,000 gold lead at this 15-minute mark is a little bit hard to deal with. PP comes back mid and kind of just feels invincible. He is actually queuing up the blink. Okay. We'll see if he goes for it. Under a ward. No reactive. Starts to build it now. Atos and PP in trouble. Getting away for the moment, but not long enough. And with Ravage, you don't feel comfortable running in there as the rest of Mosquito Clan.
Yeah, no, you're not going to run in to contest that. So, and they still have this really good vision up ahead as well for the bounty hunter to maybe start sniping some of these couriers. Give them an idea of where Mosquito Clan are playing. And Shad is now ahead of the Prophet. He just leapfrogged him. Sven's still doing Sven things.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's still going to have a lot of issues in this game, but he is at the very least going to be playing like, you know, a fully farmed Sven.
I like how he just lost his courier on bounty because he's so deep here trying to hunt them.
Yeah. Now the root onto the Lesh. Controlled. Matthew dead. This vision, I mean, Na'Vi, like we said, they just had to get through that laning stage, and things started to look a little bit better because they couldn't have looked worse.
I mean, they've had these pillar wards for so long. I feel like they should be dealing with these as Mosquito Clan. Like, it's a bounty draft. I think you should be over-centurying. Like, that is the goal. You should be centering your high ground for the career wards, and you should be centering these pillars. I don't think they should have been up for this long. It seems way too expensive. And he does commit for the blink, which it means they have to get these fights and these kills now, or this is just too much investment on early aggression for the Timbersaw.
They will get that D ward now, and another couple of pings of where they think it might be. Playing around this vision here for Na'Vi is really nice, but it can be sketchy trying to get into this area here. Darkseer is really close to Lotus, which I feel like changes a lot of how you want to take the fight as Na'Vi. Clock.
Yeah, this guy has to die. You have Blink, Atos, and no dust. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? You can't
Tough
count on like.
situation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Domi. Jetpacking away. And boom, QBFY kind of chasing. Now they spot him. Good connection there. Gets both. Ravage out immediately before Domi manages to get any cogs out. But now with the Atos and the move through, it's enough to finish. But they get the Ravage out also.
Yeah, burn that here, and not a whole lot to gain. You're not really a Roche lineup. I mean, you could force it, but it does not feel like you're at a position to do that right now.
Right. Maybe just try and make another move and fight together. I mean, it kind of depends on, I think, on how like PP wants to play this game. NP can show up whenever. But, you know, the itemization from Darkseer also has kind of been to enable this Timber Saw to go ham.
Udomi jumped on.
Yeah, he's in some trouble. Root, they find him, and very far away from his team. He is not Bounty Hunter.
And that's going to be Shard Gold now for Boom, so the Dead in the Water are going to be coming out here.
Okay. You can see there, just AFK on Shad. But that's what you need to do. He's trying to keep pace with this Nature's Prophet. And after he goes in for the full Echo Saber Mask of Madness, he's just going all mobility next. And then also, you know, keeping that Quelling Blade so he has a way to deal with the Nature's Prophet Sprout.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sanctity picks up an illusion. And now a smoke. They are going to maybe bait out PP here. Do they realize what's coming their direction? Roche goes through. They're heading down south. QBFY is there. Not a great kill. Matthew has Blink Dagger come out.
Yeah, I think they were looking for Shad.
Instead, it's a smoke from Na'Vi. They get together. Will they spot the courier heading down this way? It doesn't quite look like it.
No, they missed it. Oh, now they see it, though. They see it returning.
Matthew got his blink. Mosquito Clan. Staying back. They jump in. They find him instantly, but saved. Solarcrest doing some work. Has the back wall. Won't be able to get it off. Is immediately giving up that fight.
I like that Boom didn't panic Ravage there, because now they can hold it for the Roche take.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of tempting to want a Darkseer. That's kind of the dream target to start your fight off on, so I wouldn't really have blamed him if he did.
And a good TP away, too, with that jetpack after the chains came out. So still nursing this 3,000 gold lead, and with the Darkseer respawning soon, I don't know if they would feel comfortable walking into the pit. Seems kind of like a crazy play.
Udomi are flaring it, just keeping an eye on it. Udomi is rather trying to make sure that they're not going to go in for the Roche, but without the Wrath of the God's strength is really kind of hard to go in.
Another smoke. Amplified damage. Shad gets it.
That helps.
Atos, wall, force. There was a little bit of a weird force there. Now BKB. Not how you wanted this one to go. Matthew jumps in, finds one. Kaori in a little bit of trouble. As they've already killed off the bounty, they will also connect the Ravage turnaround. PP dead. The amp damage, who needs God Strength? It's still doing a good chunk of work there. Need to be careful with no BKB. They also do have a Heaven's Halberd from Italy that could make the change happen in this one. Hey, can't get him out. It's not going to happen. What a great freaking fight. Absolutely what they needed. Triple kill from Shad. And just a perfect engagement.
Yeah, that was the power of the innate. They got vanquished. So 30% bonus damage to enemies that are stunned. So you couple that up with Ravage and the Stormhammer, on top of an amplified damage, and that's why people are melting, even though there's no Wrath of God.
Looked a little funky there at the beginning with the force staff play, but then ends up, you know, putting himself in a position to take that fight.
And that was Matthew's blink reveal, too. And he just got right on top of the Jakiro.
I don't even think they actually ended up getting the Jakiro. Oh, no, they did. Domi ran on in, but yeah, Shad, the combination of the amp damage and the Vanquisher made it look really solid. And, you know, there's this issue that we're seeing of, like, if Timbersaw's dying and he's in far, they need to have like that extra follow-up to, you know, make this Darkseer have some type of value. Whether it's through ion shells or like the vacuum into Timbersaw stuff, like everything's just not working together perfectly.
Well, this also comes back to just his build, going Blink and Atos. It just delays BKBs, it delays the Aghanims, so you don't have this really beefy Timbersaw that we used to see.
Some trouble carrying along a little anchor. It will stun and destroy Domi.
All right, now it's time.
Yeah. I will say that I think once you get the blink on Darkseer, things start to look good, but it might not be in time, right? You'd have triple blink at that point with a Clockwork and a Nature's Prophet. Like anybody could die if they're sort of in that position. But I don't know, the way it's going, it's just not working out that way.
Oh, Matthew.
Track gold.
World's greatest blink.
Oh, no. They got him. He killed QBFY. He almost did there. But with the Yules on Boom, more than enough. And almost has a Spirit Vessel now, actually, on the Bounty Hunter. That's crazy. Chrysalis on Shad as Mosquito Clan going to retreat across the map and try and get themselves. Oh my god, he's coming through. Shad's coming through. Shad's coming through. He doesn't know. All right, doesn't matter. They can't get anything. But they just that's such an awesome play. That's such a good play right there. He's like, I know they can't fight me with BKB and Aegis. My team was going to be there in time. And so he just goes through the portal. Because they probably could have taken it.
Easy peasy.
Tormentor going to drop. And Shard goes over to Bounty. So we have the Friendly Shadow, which is such a nice pickup. It's sort of... You don't realize how nice it feels until you like end up in a game like this. And you can suddenly start like getting the double initiation out, double stun out.
It's also just so spammable. It's
Yeah.
like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Shad forcing out some rotations as he almost has Daedalus completed. Still keeping pace with that Nature's Prophet, but I'm a lot more scared of Shad right now than I am of Pike. Slowing down, hook shot in, Cogs connection onto Kaori. He kills the Cogs, and now Boom shows up. They turn, they vanquish, they destroy. Domi burns. That was Aegis though. BP blowing him up. Can they do any more? Wall is now down. Glimmer and the walk away. That doesn't feel good.
No. Just gonna let him go. But hey, no Aegis. So it's not terrible. Oh, that's a Daedalus, though. That's kind of terrible. You're going to die.
Yeah, it does spell some issues. And he's going for upgrade Blink next. Like, he's trying to keep everything so that way his like inventory is still sort of perfectly managed. Keeping even the Tumbler's Toys, that way if he does get Sprout,
yeah.
well, I guess he's still going to be in trouble. If he's Sprouted, he's not going to be able to get out of there because of
that's
taking
true.
damage. But regardless, Friendly Shadows And a Sven that can absolutely decimate people here. Delete. They
Give him a
see the
friendly
iron
shadow.
shells.
See, how come Anchor Smash doesn't proc it when he comes out? Now, that would be cool.
That's a good point. It should.
That would be really broken, actually.
Domi. I mean, they are hoping to find anybody. If you're Navi, you're not dodging away from any fights here. Bounty is just on the other side of the map, just trying to find any stragglers. This is the thing, though. If Bounty doesn't find anybody, that just tells you that they are inefficiently over on this side of the map.
Yeah, it's not the worst sign, you know?
Yeah.
They got nothing going on.
A little bit isolated right now on Shad and Kaori. Domi finds him. Now they jump in, stun, hit 2-3. He 4-shot the Timbersaw. He 2-shot the Darkseer.
Dude, he tried to run back in for that gem, I think.
Shad is very strong. Oh my god.
4
What the
hits,
hell?
2,700 damage. Okay. Okay.
He did 4,300 damage in that quote-unquote fight. He's looking for more.
Tower is under attack.
Matthew?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, let's go.
He's not
We
going to
got
find him.
Tide Ags,
Oh.
a rare one.
All
With the
right.
gush damage talent as well. So he's got 360 spammable damage on a 7-second cooldown. Very cool.
Right now, it's -6 armor. And then it goes all the way up to 10 if he takes that level 20 talent.
Believe it or not, that is slow motion. You're seeing people dying, folks.
Yeah. Jeez. Random crits. Very strong. Yeah, I think the thing that's also cool about this is it kind of makes the Tidehunter have relevance no matter what, even if he ends up not being able to stay in the fight. As long as Shad can hit, Tide is going to be relevant. But it does also mean it's all on Shad. Shad's got to carry.
Yeah, that's Sven, though. You know,
True.
you don't mean with the craziest Oppo steal of his life. Haha.
Dire's current
Now I own it. Was it worth it? I mean, he pulled them all back to this side of the map. So yeah, it's good, you know?
Yeah.
More space created, I think, is just going to be the mantra that I'm hearing here. They did get Blink Dagger on Darkseer. You've got the triple blink now. And what is it? It's going to be a full Silver Edge completed once Pike gets that item back from his courier. Matthew is chased, but Matthew does appear to be able to escape from this one.
All right, so what are the keys here? A bad Ravage. That's probably one of the biggest ones. They cannot have a good Ravage on the side of Navi. If they do, Mosquito Clan has no chance of winning a fight at all.
Yeah. They do have at least 2 BKBs now, so probably if you can get those BKBs off in time from Mosquito Clan, then that's a way that you can maybe win a fight. And as long as Darkseer doesn't get caught by it. Again, this is asking a lot, but there's a chance. Jump, stun, 3-shot. Dude, it's way too much. That can't happen.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This Sven looks amazing.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And then you get one of those other Sven games, though, where you struggle to find the Ancients and your map
Right.
just gets swarmed over. Certainly a bit of a feast or famine hero still, but yeah, Shad is feasting. It's a classic Shad hero,
Yeah.
and he is definitely showing why. Because
He is owning. And all of the problems that have been set forward in front of him have been like swiped aside. You know, he's got the mobility he needs. He's only had to use BKB 2 times. And at this stage, at least, he's 8-2-2. Like, there's really not much he needs to worry about. The other thing that's like low-key kind of cool is this ninja gear too. Means that like when he's running in for that like one big burst out, he can get all of his stuff ready and then just jump before you even react.
Yeah, true.
God. They need so much. And now it's at a situation too where I kind of feel like Matthew has to find a way to stun before Navi get BKB off, which I don't think is possible.
Man, do you remember how doomer we were about this game? This was a 10-0 game or something.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. But we also said all you got to do is get to the end, get to the final, get through the laning stage. It's all good.
It's very impressive they managed it.
That.
Yeah, of course. But they did it.
Yeah.
I think the snowball just kind of melted, you know?
Right.
I think like you really itemized to completely just keep winning constantly on this Timbersaw, and unfortunately people just couldn't keep it up. So now they have this deficit in a very aggressive Timbersaw with not a lot of defensive capabilities, but he still has a good amount of burst. He gets a good jump here. He still has a 9-second BKB. He's had this thing forever.
Honestly, just the vision being taken away consistently is a huge part of the problem. Like, Boom runs right over there. They break the smoke and then are able to get away. And now Shad, he's smoked. He jumps. He finds him. Stun, a couple more hits, and dead. And over on the other side, they're still chasing Boom onto Matthew. Everybody scatters, trying to escape. Matthew, Yules, already used, has one of his own. Has a blink after. Can he get out of there? No. Matthew's going to die. I think they're just they're hurting. They're hurting here. There's no other way about it. Game is looking
Got the shrine though.
incredibly difficult to deal with. Shad is 25. Takes even more damage because why not? Oh no! He has TP though. He's good. He's good.
What did you learn? Lies failure.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Well, taking Roche is what it seems like.
Slow and steady.
That one should happen without too much fuss.
Oh, you
Fame.
don't me.
Ah!
He's coming.
Oh, that's not good.
Rude.
Hook shots over to the creeps.
With an anchor on him.
Immediately dead. And Roche is going to go down. Shad gets that one. There is an amplified damage down bottom too, so more things that are
he's got the stun.
that are looking really good. He's stopping for. All right, he does go for it now.
When you're so hungry, you walk right over a DD.
Yeah, dude, he is so ready to battle. But Vitaly is just like not even wanting to show on the creeps
Dude,
here.
oh my god, I want to see him slap this
The
Darkseer
smoke
in the
broke.
stun.
The smoke broke. No. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe a liver? He's a liver. That's crazy that he didn't assemble his Aeon disc.
I don't know if that was belief or just not quite fast enough.
Yeah, there's a chance.
But it worked out.
God, it's really tough, man.
I mean, the good news is that he did God Strength, so...
Right. You know, and honestly, I don't think they can go high ground ever. Like,
Ever.
I don't
Actually, they're
think that there's
pretty bad.
I don't think there's a point where like Navi feels safe to walk high ground against, you know, Vacuum, Lesh Stun, Timbersaw. Like Timber still has enough damage and Whirling Death that like he could kill any hero on Navi if they're stunned. And that's the problem is that they're not going to be. And Navi never need to go high ground because they're going to keep on building up a larger and larger lead. Until eventually they can just go high ground and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, there's really not much point. You're not wrong.
My God. What's this
What
Darkseer doing? I want to.
And what they need
see
to hunt for is like random kills, and yeah, like Vidley is certainly the best one they can get on the outskirts if they find him outside the base.
Yeah. He's gonna just keep on getting these lotuses and stuff too. You know what we might see though? We might get those upgraded lotuses. This could be a 60-minute game, or it could just be over right now. Attack range Jakiro. This is the answer.
Now would be good.
Yeah, that's the answer. Okay, Domi, Lotus. They drop everything. Nothing happens. Love it. Now a glyph. Cool. All right, this is your moment. Mosquito Clan is now or never. Yule Scepter lift up and the stun. They got him. They can't deal with it. It's way too much power. The stun right there that came out.
Huge.
It's nothing. They can't do anything.
The wave though.
It's terrible. They're cutting the wave. Pike got him. And they're just dropping down new buildings in front of them so they can't walk high ground. The cogs. Dude, Na'Vi are never going to go high ground. These guys, they don't go upstairs in their house.
Well, Shad is still kind of close. He's feeling frisky.
There's no way. There's no way you go high ground here.
What the hell?
He just roots him, randomly runs away. He's just waiting for the creep wave to spawn, and then he's going to farm it again. Like, QBFY is on the other side of the map. Maybe they don't care about the bounty. All right,
He's trying to set up for the profit.
All right, he's TPing to join the rest of his team. They decided we're going to go. Will it matter? Shad, can he blow up those racks? Sprout, jump. Oh my God, the game's evaporating. They get the good back push into the cogs again. The wall is down, but Shad gets the jump away, and life steals back up to just about full.
Whoa.
As good Yules, precast.
Yules.
The BKB precast Yules
so
was
sick.
good. Atos now used. There's the buyback. Looking for Shad for some more. Can they get him? Hook shot connects. PP is in there too. And they can't do anything. Trent, they can't do anything. They took the racks and they ran away.
Okay, but Matthew's a beast.
With the precast Yules?
Yeah, that was actually nuts. It was like kind of random the way that Shad just jumped over on him. He was so ready for it.
Yeah. That was some good stuff. Okay, we got a Hex now on Tide.
Yeah,
Also going for a Hex on Prophet. I don't know if it matters, honestly. I think you gotta go Rapier. Oh my God, the Ravage. They destroyed him. Where was your Yules? Where was your Yules, Matthew? You needed it. The Aeon Disc gets assembled. Yudomi, cogs, push. Okay, never mind. They're dead there. Yudomi is in some trouble as Shad walks in, stuns and kills. Boom, just doing some backflips, some little nice happy stuff there as they will get the glyph. And oh my God, Shad finds him. Pike controlled. Gush, the pull in, and the finish. Tier 4 towers. Na'Vi have had enough. They're saying it's late enough already here in Romania. We're trying to close out this day early. Shad jumps forward, finds a punch, finds a stun. Yudomi dead. 2,300 damage crit as a vacuum wall onto 2 to no avail. Pike is out of here. They have lost this game. They just do not know it yet as GG is called. Na'Vi dominant in game number 1.
Eventually, yeah, I feel like I need to submit an apology for him here because they went on a 28-6 run of.
All right, this one right away. That's what you love to see. Smoke out. Mosquito Clan, what can they do? Oh, are they going to level 1 Roche? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they're going to level 1 Roche. That's what's happening, bud.
Yeah.
We're in there.
Sakushi. It's going to happen at some point, god dang it. Whoa, what is that primal set? I hadn't seen that one before. That was cool. So, Mosquito Clan, set up over here to the side. And it does look like QBFY is not in position to cut the first wave. Interestingly enough, Domi is over here trying to find areas where the Veno might eventually be jungling. I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
Oh, I was going to say they're going to just have Boom do it, because usually you do one blood grenade and trample, right? And you kill the wave.
But he has boots.
But yeah, but he doesn't have a blood grenade. So I don't know.
Maybe it's enough with just boots? All right. Looks like that is going to be 3 of them out for Navi.
Also, I think that got nerfed. I don't even think blood grenade does it anymore. So it might not be enough.
Dude, QBFY is like, screw you. I'm not even going to try and go kill that wave. Dude, is Primal just going to get tri-laned here? Surely not. Yeah, they leave. Okay, so heading back up top.
Let the Veno cam begin once more.
Dude, this is the most degen thing ever. He's not even like gonna help in lane at all. We need a 3rd little camera over to the side, or a 4th one, just to see him off there, you know, waiting for camps to spawn.
He just takes the mid lane. That's perfect. Thank you.
Look at him go.
The 3 most important lanes.
I mean, you know, mid's just gonna be a trade, surely. Actually, I feel like Earthshaker might have a chance to really mess with Sanctity a lot here. But we'll see.
Yeah, it should definitely be good for the Shaker. 100%.
Yeah. But the other thing that's kind of interesting about the choice of going Primal is that it is a hero that, you know, does a lot with those early levels. And can kind of, you know, play a little bit more just the experience game.
Because he's not going to get very many.
No.
Oh, look at this. Courier call in for the position 1 Marcy. That's just beautiful. Now his 2
nice.
orbs.
Yeah. Ready to play. You know what's interesting? He might actually gank mid at some point with this Primal.
Well, he's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's
body blocking.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But now the bugs. Get him.
Matthew goes down.
Oh my god,
Oh my god, he tried to contest him. Why would you do that?
No, he came over. He got Crystal Nova too. It was a little bit of everything, you know. It was the friends, friends as well.
Well, not what you want to have happen. So these Venos, they end up getting first blood every time. I don't know how it's happened every time we've watched the Veno jungle, but they always get first blood. It feels like.
Well, that is true. Actually, you're right.
And actually, this double wave coming in, they weren't able to control the creeps, and Boom is going to have what he wants. Now, Kaori does go down just to the right clicks of Abba, so a little bit of salvation up there somewhat. As Shad goes toe-to-toe against Vidali, we'll have another Rocket Barrage in a moment, so that is enough to make sure they get the Healing Lotus.
Honestly, not bad for Boom. Like, the wave is still kind of close. They are trying to double deny. He's now running over. He almost got the courier, but won't have time to go for a D ward as he's holding that sentry.
Yeah, I think this is actually working out like fairly okay. Because the other thing is that we had talked a little bit about it, but like if he wants to later, you can also QBFY just drop a bunch of wards onto Boom, and then that makes his ganking potential even stronger. Although that slows down the farming of the Veno, so you can't do that.
No, can't happen.
Glyph in the mid. PP trying to mess with Sanctity a little bit. It is not going to work out, as he still is getting all of this CS right here, just about even with the Shaker. Veno steps on over. We'll be able to secure that rune for the Pango. So support still doing support things.
Yeah, we also know that it's very hard work being the support jungle Venomancer. We checked out the numbers.
Yeah.
And in one of the games, he did cast his Plague Wards 416 times.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, wow. That's a
Carpal
workout.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Level 3 Adomi is going to try and come and contest QBFY here. So steps over, will be soaking a little bit of experience, while Kaori manages to kill Vitaly. So that is a bit of an issue there. Does that mean that now you kind of have a game if you're Boom? I think so.
Yeah, you do. He's getting the camp. Sorry, the wave in the camp.
Oh my god, he left. But now they know that ward that they placed down so long ago, it's about to expire and not see him. Oh my god. I think it will see him right as it expires. But he just leaves. Like, he knows that, Yunomi was coming to block his camp, so he says, screw it, I'm just going to get out of there. And now he can go and farm Ancients.
Which are blocked.
Okay. That's something. I don't think he has a... He should be able to fly out a sentry pretty quickly. Yeah, has one coming immediately.
It's going to be too late, though.
Yeah. Domi coming back through. Has another ward. So we'll be chasing him through this area. Steps over. Tries to secure rune. Doesn't get it. Matthew, PP playing together will get the arcane. These games are super bizarre. It's like tough to track who's coming out on top between all of this, because it does feel like ABBA and Primal are kind of at the same level with how much they've been able to shut down Vitaly. Udomi gets another courier.
Dire's courier has been killed.
And still sitting pretty. Up top, they're going to go. Finding this ABBA. How much they have left in the tank. Kaori dodges from those Revenants, but it is just going to be an easy kill on to the CM. Sanctity made the rotation, but can't do anything here. Shrine claimed. Matthew gets the other. Primal. Hits on the
Top
pike.
as well.
A miss as they're rolling, trying to gang them down. Do manage to get the dead shot pushback. Still not quite
we're
level
watching
6.
both off laners in trouble.
But they both survive.
Yeah, both bailed out by their teammates.
Oh, he got the Ripper's Lash. Oh no. As Shad goes down even. They do bring that movement through. Marcy. Exactly what they needed. PP shows up. Spots him. The root is there. UBFY had already used the ulti, but the Ripper's Lash is destroying him. PP in trouble. Tops the Echo. Oh!
What?
The turnaround. Don't mess with PP. It's not for the faint of heart. What a timing on the Echo.
That was like a 2014 Echo. That was like Big Dick Lanham Echo when he used to just obliterate entire teams when you hit everybody. What the hell? That was nuts.
The Echo with the creep wave. If it was just the Primal going in, it would have been fine. But no. Jeez. Look at this one again here. As they're trying to chase him. And finding... it is enough. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to get him before time lapse or not. So as we take a look at the replay of that, yeah, I was hoping.
Dude, the timing.
Yeah.
Perfectly done.
I guess it was only 2 creeps that ended up doing it. That glyph actually ended up screwing them up.
I think it was the slugger, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Setting Boom directly into Kaori.
Yeah,
That's a big percent HP.
it's a fair point. Yeah, I guess if it's a hero death, it's 250 at this level. It's nuts. Well, 6-3. What could have started to look a little bit sketchy is now starting to look good for Mosquito Clan. Trent sweating as Matthew and PP are going to try.
I've already made the call.
That's right.
I messaged Lizard. I was like, hey, bud.
Boom is there. They miss on the fissure. Things getting a little bit awkward here. They do push him up to the high ground. Shad. Oh no, he's caught. PP, where are you going? Oh, nowhere to escape to. And Pike now also has to just jump away, but the slow is going to be there. Photic shield, literally turns, wants a kill on the QBFY. Primal onto Matthew. And now with the bugs out, Shad need to be careful. They turn, time lapse gets away.
Pike wants in.
Still thinking about going for a bit more. QBFY throws out the Gale, the jump, the kill, they all explode. Oh, Abba did have ulti up, but he died too quick? What did he die to?
No, it must have just ticked.
Oh, yeah, that's sure.
It has to be.
Boom ends up going down. Maybe he didn't have a point skilled and skilled it too late? I'm not sure. Something happened.
Well, oh, yeah, I guess in theory, if he skilled it like as he was dead, yeah.
9-7.
It's kind of fun being biased. Let's go, Navi.
Replay.
My voice can't take game 3. Let's go.
I'm just trying to see. Yeah, he didn't have a point skill. He was saving a point and then didn't get it off in time.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. I mean, that should not have worked, you know? Like, for all intents and purposes, look at how quickly they just blow up right as they come in.
He was just a fraction too late.
Yeah. Brutal. Again, the Echo, just to close things out. You get to see Primal's body flying across. You can see. Ugh. Not pleased. Smoke up as we get back into the world of the living.
Yeah, yeah. Bring on the shaker.
Pike. That is 2 TPs coming in. Kaori throws out the root. Wants to get away. They're going to roll. Shad shows up. Do they have enough damage? QBFY onto Italy. They find him. Sanctity still controlling, and they get the Noxious Plague onto Pike. So he is going to die. Now they jump forward. Shad in no man's land. Needs to get some separation. Needs to back out of here. Sanctity is nearby too. Yadomi chasing. They have a jump. How much damage do they have? Do they have enough to kill off this gyrocopter? He's mega low. Turns to fight. Is going to fall. On the other side, QBFY starting to die to Matthew. The fissure is out. And even though he's got all of those wards, it is not quite. Oh, yeah.
Boom. Boom. Oh, don't
Thought
go
about
in.
it. He
Do
thought
not go
about
in.
it. Abba didn't have ulti, I guess, so that was maybe part of the thought. But
The lack of TP, unfortunately, Booms was still on cooldown when that whole fight was going on up there too, so we couldn't get there any faster.
right. And amongst all of the heroes, very little separation between like the top and the bottom of the chart here, right? Like the highest net worth hero in the game right now is 6,400, and then like you've got Veno at 45 still. Kind of weird, but I guess that's kind of what one to expect.
And another early Orchid, this time from the Venom instead of the Weaver.
Right, Weaver going for the Spirit Vessel instead. Already has the 2 charges ready to go. Isn't immediately clear who you're trying to get the most value out of that. I mean, you know, it's obviously just better in general, but we'll see if it ends up making a full amount of difference. I kind of feel like this Orchid reveal might do more than the Urn or Spirit Vessel is going to end up doing, but we'll see.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way.
But Mosquito Clan sitting together behind their tier 1 tower. They do have Echo back up again, and first component of Kaya done. As down bottom, Pyke is almost completed with the Battle Fury. So she'll be staying behind the gyrocopter at least until that's done. Domi goes in for a moment. Boom gets away. They saw him on that sentry. Smoke up, though. And now a chance for a battle. QBFY in the smoke. Boom, ready to jump forward as the 15-minute mark comes around. Are Mosquito Clan going to try and battle for this?
I don't think so.
Drop down some wards. Immediately ready to take those away. And there's the Orchid reveal. So they'll kill the Weaver and should be able to pretty freely get the Tormentor.
PB is still coming in. Is he really thinking about this?
I mean, they don't. This is a crazy play if he goes here. They saw vision of him, so yeah.
Yeah, he's got to run. Yeah, get out of there, dude. This is not for you.
That is a little bit over halfway to Aghanims.
See him might die. I'm gonna unwind and run.
Jeez.
Jesus.
That was really close. Okay. Big magic damage coming out from Earthshaker, and now he also has a bottled amplified damage. I don't think, I mean, Na'Vi have a pretty substantial lead, but if they take a fight right now in a bad way, I think that they could throw it all out instantly. Likewise, if you take a fight and you get that Orchid off onto Earthshaker, maybe you're in a really good position.
Yeah, or Pyke, because like he's
Maybe
still
waiting, he sees him. A chance. Oh, instead they find him. Abba over to the side. QBFY, he gets found, he gets killed. Shad is nearby, and now Shad chasing PP. Kaori there with the slowdown. He's in trouble. They bring him and kill him. Oh, that is not the way they were hoping that fight would go. Yadomi needs to get out of there. The time lapse does not take, well, it does take the dust off of you, but it reapplies instantly. God, and that, I mean, you've got a primal BKB now.
They just gotta find Pyke some more gold. Like, he has the Battle Fury. He's gonna try and catch up to this gyrocopter now. If you can just get a little bit of a window. The question is how much are they gonna lose on the map right now? Tomi is actually gonna go down here eventually. Get chased. Yeah. After all that, cannot escape the power of the beast.
Did he have detection there?
I don't think so.
That was crazy.
Sorry, did he?
They bring down
no
the
echo
Pango.
required.
That's an important kill.
Atos into death.
Yeah, a real important one. So 14-11 as Shad has Ags done, working on his second component now. Or, well, second item, I should say. It's going to be a Dragon Lance.
Look at Pyke too, though. He's getting a triple stack on Ancients with his Battle Fury. Sorry, a quad stack.
Oh.
That is a lot of gold.
I don't know if I've seen the Marcy's pop the ulti for these, but this is kind of cool.
Ba-dum.
Yeah, I mean, Marcy is going to be a problem. BKB with her is going to do a ton to this gyro.
She needs a lot too, though. Like, you really want the shard as well, so you can actually be a little bit more aggressive in the fights and not so dependent on your teammates.
Yeah.
But I guess Weaver helps for that a lot of the time. Kind of in there in the mix.
They're also going to have a Solar Crest for Kaori. So more ways to help deal with that. Speaking of, is in some trouble right now and will be a super dead Crystal Maiden. Defusal done on Sanctity, but not really able to take that fight. He's still working on his Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, this is like a pretty decent window for Mosquito Clan right now. The only real thing that's like a little bit scary is that Marcy doesn't have a BKB. But this is where Earthshaker is very strong. What do you think about him not going for an Ags, by the way?
I like this build. I prefer the no Ags a lot of the time. I like Kaya BKB.
Finds him. Sanctity silenced. Punched. Boom. Moves in. They have BKB at the ready if he wants to use it. Pops it there. Now the control. Kaori saves it. The pulverize is out. And now with Shad showing up, it's going to be more than enough for the finish. They take down 2 and a third, soon to fall. That's just good old-fashioned crystal maiden gameplay. You die for the team.
That's right. And that Orchid, that was the big fear. The Shaker, like, even though he survives through a lot of their disable, he's just Orchided right after. So, no chance for the turnaround.
And Roche is coming down right as the DB is there.
Yeah, that is bad news for them. They really needed to try and find a fight after the BKB. Try and utilize this Battle Fury to try and get a quick BKB unless Marcy's would actually be scary.
That's so awesome. Oh no, he got tossed. He got thrown out of the pit. He's stuck.
Sorry, I'm just really torn up about this game. I'm just a big Mosquito Clan fan. I can't even speak.
Oh no. Shad is going to manage to get himself an Aegis now after Roche so rudely threw away the Venomancer. That's going to be a dangerous one to watch for. Like, getting thrown into that little grove of trees there, it actually could be game losing. You know what I mean?
I sound as old and frail as most people cheering for Navi these days.
Oh no. Why would you do that to them? No.
But I'm right there with you. Let's go. No,
yeah. I just like imagined you with a white beard and like a walker raising it above your head.
Dude, by the time I can grow a beard, it's going to be white. It's never happening.
You don't think so?
Nah, the facial hair is just not there. My brother got all the genes. He's got the beard. That's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah. Good job, bud.
I look like Santa. It's pretty sick. Well, Idomi, he is working next towards the Yules and some Force Staffs, trying to get some more defensive abilities online. They have Blink, at least. Gonna try and not just get horribly murdered here. Unfortunately, that might not be in the... Well, okay.
Look at the little plague wards on the ball.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Shad
Sorry,
has the Aegis. The rest of the team had left. Shad in trouble. Shad going down. Oh, a rare miss from a player that does not normally do that. Shad gets caught.
Yodomi gonna die in the exact same spot, possibly.
Trying to run. He's farming XP from those bugs. Dude, he gets out.
Oh, he's too good.
Is their favor twisting? Are they starting to pull it back?
Is this the turn?
There's a chance. Think about what happened last game. You know?
That's true. It was 10-0. And there it is, the BKB. Pike can finally play the game.
Abba gets gone on. Blade Mail is there.
They don't even pop the ulti.
Yeah, I think they're recognizing. I mean, they have to get the ulti popped before he can commit pulverize. Ooh, this is a good angle though, and they're running right into people. Got him caught in mid-animation, so he couldn't blink away. Now, in a world of hurt, that is a dead Earthshaker.
No teammates to help. No chance for a turnaround play there. Shad. He's fine.
Pike is stuck up on the hill. Pike.
Tactical.
There they go. Honestly, I think if he wasn't stuck up there, they might have gone on to Shad at that moment.
Yeah.
illusion
really?
rune. Unfortunately, can they grab him? Not quite. Gotta run, gotta hide. Kaori. Oh my god. Now they silence, force out the BKB. BKB turn, pulverizes there. Damage out. Aphotic shield. Keeping him fine and dandy. Now the Eul Scepter lift up. Throws out the plague. Good dead shot. Keeps him back. Pike, after already committing the BKB, can't afford to go in anymore. That was really well played by Boom.
Yeah, that could have been very good for them, but not quite able to follow all the way through. They're still going to wind up pressuring this tier 2, though. Sanctity gets the Agnums delivered.
Got him there. Yeah.
Yep. I get there.
Easy peasy. And Pango has, like you said, Sanctity, the Agnums, kind of a little bit far forward on the positioning underneath a ward. Is he going to end up in some trouble? Immediately just gets away. Yeah, that feels bad. And anytime somebody's like slightly out of position, I feel like it has to be punished so quickly by Mosquito Clan because it's not happening that often. And on the other side of things, he's just going to get jumped on again here, I think. They're going to use it. Pulverize down. Forces the ulti. Now he's got to play safe for a while. If he steps too far forward, he might get punished. They have BKB back up in a moment for the Primal. And while this is all going on, Shad is farming, accelerating his lead above the Marcy. Killing it here. So
Just kind of slowly closing out the map.
yeah.
And that's all you got to do right now is Na'Vi. Just don't give anything for free. Don't give PP a good opportunity for an Echo Slam.
Right. 17 to 16. And down bottom, the wave is shoving in. They leave a gem, I think, on Muerta. Doesn't want to accidentally lose it. Oh, no, there's a raindrop, excuse me. Oh, back in base. Back at home, rather. Domi. It's going to be found here. Gets killed off. Pike up on the hill. Do they realize that this is going on? I don't think there's any way that they would know that he's up here. Are they going to try and jump on a Boom? He has BKB and Essence Ring. I mean, they got him. That's the snipe they needed.
What can they get out of this? I mean, you got a good kill. That's really what you get. It's just more time is the answer. You know, farm a few more camps, finish the Basher on Pike. Have a better chance of contesting Roche. Oh, is it?
But I don't know if they can get that without Marcy ulti.
No, probably not.
Well, Roche dead, may respawn in a minute. We'll see then what the timer actually is. As Italy blinks forward, Yunomi sees the plague ward and knows what that means. Does have an Orchid on Abba now. So a little bit better control, but everybody pretty much has BKBs at this stage. I guess Pango doesn't actually. So if they could ever catch the Pango before he gets rolled, that's maybe where you can get something working.
Yeah, hoping to avoid that with the Blink Dagger. So that's the idea here from Sanctity. Jury gets it off nice and early. But maybe with Weaver sneaking around in the back lines, could have a chance at it. They get a good Ghost Slam jump.
Oh, Primal's going Axe too. That's going to be really nice because then you can just pulverize the Abbot and kill him before ulti maybe. I guess you need a silence too.
Yeah.
Which is what the Orchid is for. Oh, Veno, you're ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
This guy feels so bad playing against this Veno, man.
That's what happened to me. That's where I got the plague from.
Yeah, that's
Why do you
right.
think I sound like this? These jungle Venomancers all day. Comes through the internets.
They find their man and they kill him. Yes. Yes, they can, and they do. They're looking for more. 50 seconds, no Veno. There's an opportunity here if they can catch people. Unfortunately, Trent, they cannot catch people.
Oh, they caught Boom.
Oh, my God. Down bottom.
Crumbling. Lead dissolving. Marcy getting large. Possibly in charge. Tormentor is theirs.
It's about to switch.
They better hurry.
Yeah, are they not going to get
close.
it in time? Oh my God, they're not watching?
No,
Are
no, they
gonna
got
get
minus
it?
armor. They'll get it.
All right.
Minus armor goes crazy.
So that does also mean that Roche is going to come back down to his summer home. And if they wanted to, they could think about going for that one again. Wait, where's Roche? Oh, yeah, it is a spawned. Okay. That was a quick respawn on Roche.
He's running.
I don't feel like there's much that's changing into the favor of Mosquito Clan, to be honest. Like, these little pickoffs here and there are good, but the fights just still feel so hard for them to take that unless they get some, like, huge opening, I don't see it going well. Now, this could be the way that you do it. If you take a bad fight around the Roche pit.
I don't think Gyro has that scary of damage right now. Like,
yeah,
comparatively to their saves and their HP on the Radiant, he's not that spooky, you know? Like,
right.
So if you do get the big dunk, I definitely think these fights are pretty winnable for Mosquito Clan because the Marcy is like scary damage.
Yeah. That is true. And the Basher can create a problem. Going for the Abyssal Blade. Wait, they're waiting for them to come and contest because they think that they're heading over here. Nobody's showing on the map, so they're taking it slow. They're farming jungle, and they're faking them out. They wait until they see somebody showing. They show up top, and now they're going to keep going for it. Oh, and he goes Yasha Kaya on Earthshaker.
It's good. They got to win some fights now. I like that smaller item to upgrade what you already have. Make use of your BKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, he has a lot of spell amp now, doesn't he? 22%. This could do some serious damage.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Looking for those
Dire's
chain
top tower
stuns.
is under attack.
QBFY queuing up the Hex next. While Mosquito Clan pressuring out that top tower. They have a Lotus now, too. That's the decision for the Weaver. Okay.
Radiant's bottom
But they're going to have to contend with this.
tower structures are fortified.
I don't know if they're going to decide to go high ground or not. God, that was a lot. But the wave is dead, but they still were able to break through backdoor protection. Jump forward, find him. Shad, Abyssal Blade. Shad pops the BKB, runs away, realizes the danger, had to get out of there. Yomi, Yule Scepter lift up. They're unable to get him past. They blow up QBFY. Shad realizing that danger did get out before he lost the Aegis. So right now only down a Veno, but still a little bit scary.
They do get a big item in the probably Magnum Scepters. Next time they go for the push, quite a bit better. They can just reset, lots of time on the eggs. So they want to try and find a fight when there's no BKB on this gyro.
That was awesome, Kaori. I love that. Just ultied the wave to get it out.
Yeah, it's good. You're not fighting without gyro BKB, so retreat.
Treat, reset, probably saved the tower. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it wouldn't have gone down anyways. So Veno back up again. He's ready to get back to doing what he does best.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boom is just pressuring out mid. They jump forward from Sally. I don't Not sure about this one. Pulverize goes out. The fissure to break it. Hanging on, has BKB at the ready. Now, Mango rolling, catching, pushing. Pike, Bash connects. More damage out from Shad. So they force several abilities. PB's still sitting up on that high ground. Trying to bait them into a tough position. I mean, keep in mind, this is no longer going high ground with Aegis. Like, Na'Vi are actually okay fighting out in the open.
They do get the Shadow Blade on the Muerta, give them a chance to maybe get out, find some sneakier plays. There's a lot of Sentry combos, though, from Na'Vi. So, just for the Weaver already.
Yeah, that is a little
up.
bit of a strange decision by Matthew, huh? Is it just now getting the point in Arcane Aura? It's crazy. Well, 21-17, a very close game that we've got here. And Octarine Core is going to be the next call for this Shaker. It seems like the only one that's really struggling to get net worth in this game has been Kaori on this CM. And still somehow is the one that's buying the shard or the gem. Throws out the missile. Heading down the mid lane, 45 seconds left. BKB and backpack. But Shad not willing to step up to high ground. And this is kind of what we saw last time from Na'Vi, right? Like, you get out to this type of a lead, instead of trying to sort of force the issue, you sort of take control of the map. The only issue is they're not shutting out Mosquito Clan completely. Like, Mosquito Clan is staying right with them.
And the question is, do they try again here? Like, do you want to try and smoke out and catch the end of this Aegis? It's pretty tempting if you're Mosquito Clan.
Right. I also do sort of worry. Well, actually, I was going to say that I was worried that Abba eventually counters out Gyrocopter really strong because of the Aghanims, but doesn't appear that he's going for that right now. Instead, queuing up the Bloodthorn and then into the Aghanim Shard. I guess if they get the Ag Scepter Roche, he's probably the one that takes it, and then he can get both of those for free. PBFY, they spot him on the wrong side of the fissure, but it doesn't matter. A Venomancer is easy pickings at this stage of the game. Does have buyback. Him and Pango are the only ones with it in the entire game.
I think it's time to do a little walk in here for Mosquito Clan. They're feeling it. And they want to just like jump Abyssal if anyone chose to defend.
Right.
Udomi scouting them out. Shad. Gonna be seen by this ward.
They're kind of baiting out this area. I think they know that Weaver would be coming over here. Maybe? Maybe not. God, I'm trying to remember the rule for 7 on the thing. You know that do you know how to tell when the Lotus is about to spawn?
If you hold Alt.
Okay, that's if you're cheating. The other thing that you can do is you can look at the timer at the top, and right now it's 38, for instance, right? So if you do 3 plus 8, what does that equal? It equals 11. And so it's not going to spawn then, because that's not divisible by 3. But if it's 39, you do 3 plus 9, and it's 12, and that number is divisible by 3. That means that it's a multiple of 3, which means that a Lotus is going to spawn.
That works for any number.
Yeah, any
which
number.
Is crazy.
Yeah. It's really useful. The number for divisible by 9 is insane. Or 11, sorry. 11 is you like add the first number, subtract the second number, add this first. There's something like that that goes on with this. Crazy. Or no, that's not what it is. If you transpose two numbers, then you take the difference between them, and if that is divisible by 11, then that number is divisible by 11.
Math.
Dude, number theory is some crazy stuff. I hated that class, but there were some cool things like that we learned about that are like completely unusable in everyday life. Why would you ever want to know that a number is divisible by 11? Honestly.
I don't know, but look at these neutral items that our observers
so
trying
cool.
to say are really important, because they are. Like, hey, you guys should probably look at these. Yeah, that is indeed a pretty good item on Earthshake for how this game's going. The ceremonial robe could be the game changer. And one of the
timeless.
biggest talents in the game is level 20 Muerta. 2 charges on Deadshot as he's working towards the Aghanims. That is a game-winning spell.
I love to see game-winning spells, Trent.
Look at him kill
my
those
God.
croakers.
It's almost max duration, Roche. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
We're staying with it. It's happening.
Wahoo.
Let's see how it goes here. Okay.
If we hit 50 minutes, I'm just going to make Lizard jump in the VMix.
Okay.
He's just going to have to cast off the BGM.
We've never done that before.
The mid-game shift.
I mean, there's very little delay, right? So, yeah, it could work. It's fine. I guess, yeah, the PGM, there's no...
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, he could just ask you questions and you could respond in text. You
That's
know?
pretty much all I got left at this point.
They do find Boom for a moment. He has the gem. BKB did have the Ogre Steel Totem ready to get out of there. So in a minute, there will be more Lotuses that spawn, because if you add 4 plus 2 together... Well, this is what we gotta do more of. We gotta do more of these divisible by things, you know?
Right, yeah.
That's what we need more of in Dota. Clearly. I would know what it is for Roche, but Roche changes every time, so that doesn't really matter that much.
I'm trying to save myself for important things, Gabe. Please.
Okay.
All right, smoke breaks.
Fair.
There, that's
There it
my
is.
contribution. You go now.
Good stuff. They're looking. Pike takes over the Watcher.
Okay, yeah.
Really big.
That's good.
Really, really big.
Dire are scared.
You know, honestly, Venno also should be able to put his Plague Wards onto, like, you know, creeps. It's messed up that you're not able to do that. Smoke up, Trent. You ready to play by play?
Yeah. They're coming in. They're ready, looking for a play.
So good. I mean, this is kind of for all the marbles. And they have amazing position for Mosquito Clan. Don't go up this hill. Don't go up that hill. That hill is not where you want to go. Oh, QBFY, he's going to go up the hill. Don't go up the hill. Never go up the hill. Oh, my God, and now bouncing back and forth. That's not where you want to be. This is a horrific fight. Get out of here. Cancel. Get him gone. Now the jump immediately, but the 4-staff save. Coyote there to help out a friend in need. Shad trying to do what damage he can, but he's just got to run. Wow, the Hurricane Pike, the chase back, but the Fissure was there. PP lays it down hard. Gets the kill. 4 dead. Oh, and trying to push this to a game number 3. Whoo, dog.
Yeah, I mean, Marcy, we kind of knew. We get to the point where they have so much control with the Shaker. The Shard is very helpful. You have the Aghanims on the Muerta coming out here in a second to even add more to it with these 2 shot charges. That was a bad start to the fight from Na'Vi.
As you can see, just this replay that is coming up. It all fell apart so quickly. And like one of those moments where, you know, as soon as it didn't work and your Venno died without getting anything off, I do kind of wonder why commit to the fight, you know? I get, like, it probably just meant that you were giving up Roche at that point. They felt like they had to get that Aegis, but now they're staring down the barrel of even a more difficult battle, and Muerta has Ags now. Like, yikes. Even more control. Refresher Shard on Earthshaker. Oof.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And now a blink on Pyke as well. So you're not even that dependent on your allies for the positioning. He doesn't have the shard yet either, so the blink's pretty important.
Yeah.
Once he's blink and shard, then he's going to go real crazy. QBFY will have to force Saf back up to the high ground just to survive. We finally get a Daedalus on Gyrocopter. He just sold his butterfly because there's an MKB on the Marcy.
Yeah.
But they've needed this damage for so much longer. Like, they're just not scary.
Yeah.
Unlike my voice, which is very scary. Ooh.
Pyke does have the Unleash duration extended by 6 seconds per kill. And then we also see the cooldown on Echo Slam reduction. So 25 talents coming out. That is some scary stuff to deal with. And they're also going to start going high ground now. So trying to defend against this, pretty tough at this stage. Slowing down Pyke for all they're worth. They have the jump forward, saving the BKB for the moment. The bash through onto 2, control. The damage is out. He's already dead once. Are they going to be able to get him again? I think so. Boom has the control as Marcy revives, immediately dead.
Dude, just let me die. Please. Will someone end this game?
Back and forth we go.
What is happening? Let me go.
They heard. This would be awesome if this game went to like 2 hours. That would be so sick.
I refuse to leave. I will die with this game.
Oh my God, the Daedalus. You said it. That's what they needed. That was
They
the
did.
answer. They had to just get a little bit more damage. And honestly, buyback status, Marcy bought out. Oh no. Oh, they have Roche's banner. They're gonna get a lot here. No Marcy for 60 is a huge problem. Do they realize?
Yeah, but do they dive and get dunked?
I mean, they're going straight for this.
He still has BKB.
God. Oh God. They're going for it all. Marcy, have you gone a bit too far? Navi, they hear the call from Trent and say, end this game, and they decide to come and join for it. Shad's stuck on the wrong side of the fissure.
Yeah, but he
does still
BKB.
have Refresher. They get the ranged Rax, pops the BKB, runs in, realizes, I gotta get this Rax at the very least. It is dying to the catapults, and it looks like the catapults are going to be able to finish it off.
Dude, goat catapults. That's crazy. They
That was
actually
really well
finished off
done.
the melee racks. They needed that so bad.
And heads up to Shad, right? He recognizes, I have to get those melee racks. I need to get a few more hits in, but then the catapults will finish it. So good. I can't believe Marcy died without buyback.
I know. I mean, I don't blame him for not having buyback with how they were playing and pushing, but it's crazy they got that chain.
I like just dying that quickly. When you have like an ABBA, feels like it shouldn't happen, you know?
And yet it did.
And yet it did. Pangolier Refresher now. Earthshaker still hanging on to the Refresher Shard. He has a Sacred Relic. What is that for? Queued up. Is he going to buy a Rapier? No, okay. Wait, what? Okay, no, he went for the Overwhelming Blink. I mean, you could go for the Rapier on PP if you wanted and just, like, turn it to, you know, the Magic Amp. Spell damage.
And just go for it all. That would actually be really hype. And then, you know, you drop it, they grab it, and then Pyke kills them, and then we have Rapier for the Marcy. It's genius.
I mean, it would move it up to like 50% spell amp or something crazy. He's going Shadow Blade instead.
It seems a lot more reasonable.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's going to end up doing that much damage realistically in these fights.
It is crazy that Dota Plus is favoring them when they're down 11K.
Yeah, I just think this is the problem with the lineup that you have.
It is so winnable, though, if Marcy just glues someone. Like, You'll die so fast though. But I mean, same thing coming from the other side, obviously with the gyro.
Right.
It's all about how the fight begins.
And it's worth noting, like, Shad feeling confident with where they're at, that he does not need to go for, like, a rapier or something. It speaks to where Na'Vi feel like they're at in this game. He is saving and now does have the Synth Agnum Scepter along with buyback. Buyback status across the board. It's the Shaker that's lost it for time. Then you've got Pango and Primal for gold spent. So we'll keep our eyes on it. But this game feels like we could be going pretty late, you know? Roche capable of respawning in 2 minutes. We'll see what the timer is there. Maybe we'll get our first 60-minute items. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm getting a second wind here. It's all right, you know?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. We're coming back.
I was hoping that you were going to say, like, we're getting a second wind or something, you know. Just die partly through. No such luck.
I'm just so inspired. You know, I can battle through it now.
So Matthew throws out a dead shot. They are not smoked, but they are heading across the river. And in they go, trying to bully back a little bit. Kaori leading the charge, the very scary Crystal Maiden.
It's got that attack speed. Never forget. The greatest talent in the game.
Oh, she did take it. Interesting.
Yeah, man. Always. The bugs. See you
Yeah.
later.
True. Smoke up as 5 from Mosquito Clan. Really takes the Watcher. Could send in like Manta Illusions or something if you want. I'm really not a fan of like the Manta on Abba as they jump in and get the kill onto Boom, but the counterplay is big. The counterplay is huge. Marcy Hex Pike down to such low HP and trying to get away, but no! Is gonna just die! Shad too strong. You take the Primal, but it comes at a cost, and well, Matthew might be next. Still durations left on this. Safety turns, hits, gone.
He took so much damage from the Veno, too.
Yeah.
The Veno actually did the most damage than Mercy somehow. The Hex, the Silence, and just all that magic damage stacked on top.
It was
wild.
Some of that's the plague, the wards on the Pango. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 heroes dead. They do all have buyback.
It is a... Wait, what? No, it's a fast Roche.
Yeah, it is.
It's like less than 1 minute.
It's a minute, yeah.
Oh, it is 1 minute. Yeah, exactly. It's just top of the mark.
Chad, find him. Yomi there. Nullifier out. Echo. Combo gone! Oh, PP wasn't playing around. He takes him down and finding more. PP with a double kill. And finds another. Give him the triple. Listen, don't come around this way if PP's playing.
What just happened?
They thought that they were stronger than they were.
I mean, he just
Oh, and Roche is up. Roche is up right now.
He just got fissured into death. There's no play there.
Yeah. I am I am unsure how they play this going forward with Gyrocopter. It seems really like he needs to get something else to keep him alive. And I don't know what that is. An Aegis, realistically.
Yeah, that's the answer. That is the key to Echo Slam. But now, I mean, this is a what, level 27 Earthshaker with a refresher shard. Refresher orb almost purchased.
Yeah, I guess maybe some of that was like Nullifier too. They might have like anticipated that they could have gotten some save with like Solar Crests and Force Staffs and stuff like that, but it didn't happen. Oh, and PP buys the refresher orb himself, and that allows them to pass over the refresher shard if they want to. Jump in, control, back, Pike, caught. still starting to fall. Gyrocopter back up again, so they stop the push and maybe can look for more. Boom,
Oh, get out,
controls. Ooh, Ogre Steel Totem, nicely played.
All right, so what's cool is they have the refresher orb on the Pango. So Sanctity uses that to delay them while the Gyro is still dead. Gyro now back up. Now they have a second Rolling Thunder if they need it, like get away, but he can also just hold off on the cooldown thanks to the 25 talent.
They didn't burst through the Aegis at the very least. And I want to see how Shad tries to deal with this, like, this burst that comes from the Earthshaker. You know what I mean? Like, there was just way too much too quickly.
I feel like it's a Wind Waker or something, but no one's even on that path at all.
Right. And if you do try and get a Wind Waker, you might just get stunned as it's happening too. Yeah, it's, I mean, Earthshaker is very, very strong for a reason. Oh my God, what if he just echoed all of them by that creep wave? Can you imagine? Honestly, standing near these creep waves is really scary. Shad?
They're actually
He
so
sees the
close.
courier. He sees the courier. Now he's break smoke. He dome me out. Shad isolated. Bugs on him. Got to be careful. Fissure to start. Kills off the bugs. Now Sanctity rolling around. He does have that refresher still at the ready. EB looking from far. Throws out another fissure. He's still fine. Now the turn. They get the Venomancer Gale
what a
onto
save.
one. This fight is so separated, though, that they're going to lose Matthew. The Muerta in trouble. They don't quite have enough to kill the Weaver yet, but now they might. As he comes
Pike
back
goes in.
down, he has the time left to get the kill, but Pike jumps, finds the finish. Now the Echo Slam control. Force Staff, Kaori gets him alive. A second Force Staff. Shad trying to get away. Satanic is
He's
out.
healing.
The turn, the damage. He brings them down. Finds that kill. PP still doing damage to the side. They have to run away. Pike is on top, and they kill the Gyrocopter, but it's cost them so much. And Sanctity, he takes down PP. 1,800 gold. Marcy
Pike,
now caught.
it's
Marcy
over.
dead. They
I
are
live.
finally gone. As all four are dead. No buybacks at all. Oh, what a freaking win. Unreal.
Oh, from like 13K lead at 40 minutes, they are going for the finish now with the Rapier.
Ooh. I mean, there is still PP. He needs something miraculous here. He's
Perhaps
got the Echo Slam.
Looking for the greatest Earthshaker play of all time.
He would need everything and a bit more, and it's just not looking like it's gonna happen. And they find it, the dust. 56 minutes into the game, your offlaner has the dust. Na'Vi are gonna take the victory 2-0 over Mosquito Clan.
I've never been so
Na'Vi.
happy to see